Hot dog, jumping frog, Albuquerque. Hot dog, jumping frog, Albuquerque. So look at us now, so driving. Some things are much more than cars and girls. Look at us now, start counting what adds up the way we were young. Look at us now, start driving. Some things are much more than cars and girls. It's not even plugged in. Hello, a video from a different location today. And of a different type, I'm afraid, as well. It's not political today. It's about music, specifically Prefab Sprout. In my opinion, one of the most underrated bands of the last 50 years. They're a band that started in the 80s, 84 to be precise, with their debut album Swin coming out, and then later Steve McQueen the next year. They haven't actually got a huge following or like a massive listenership or anything like that, which is kind of unfair really when you think that Drake is one of the most streamed artists ever and Prefab Sprout were unlucky. I don't know what it is really. I think it's probably Paddy McAloon is very kind of quiet, so he's not like pushing himself forward all the time, and everybody look at me like quite a lot of them are in music. But I mean, along with Badfinger, as I say, they're one of the most underappreciated bands of the last 50 years. Because Paddy McAloon is an amazing songwriter. He was hailed at the time in some of the reviews that they did get as one of the best songwriters of his generation. But he also had people like Morrissey at the same, like Morrissey and Ma at the same time. So like, there was a lot of competition at that time, so there you go. There's maybe another reason. But it's not as if nobody knew them or anything like that. They just weren't at the forefront, and I think they should have been. If the populace was smarter, then they probably would have been. It's kind of weird why the Smiths would be at the front as well. I think that Prefab Sprout were a kind of slightly happier Smiths. But he's an amazing songwriter, brilliant songwriter, and the lyrics don't even really make sense, but they say something. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're very unconventional along with the melodies. The melodies are very weird. They're good weird, and it adds to the image of the band, but they're not like normal sounding melodies. It's strange. The songs in general just are completely unconventional. Like the sound of the song, the production, the lyrics, the melody, the way he sings. He's got a great voice. Within the underappreciated band, his voice is underappreciated. So there you go. He's got a great voice as well. I'm giving you great tips here, so go away and listen to some of this music. My two favourite are Goodbye Lucille, number one. The number is a hashtag, so Goodbye Lucille, #1, and When Love Breaks Down. When Love Breaks Down was a single, they reissued it twice to get it in the charts, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, that entire album really, Steve McQueen, amazing work, amazing production, amazing songwriting, amazing musicianship, vocals, the harmonies are great on it. It's just an all-round great album, really. It should really be listened to more than it is. It's kind of unfortunate that it wouldn't be. I'll put the Spotify numbers for the monthly listeners up at the end of this, so I mean, for comparing Prefab Sprout and Drake, and I would like you to go and listen to Prefab Sprout and then listen to some of Drake's stuff and tell me what you think's better songwriting and more talent, really, because I mean, Drake probably has loads of songwriters. Paddy McAloon's doing it himself, so there you go. But the songs are very complex. Like, the actual structure of the song itself is very complex. And I like to think that I have some of the influence in my songs. I'm going to put up one of my songs, but I like to think that I have some of the influence in my songs, as well as some Beatles influence in there as well. But I'll go back to what I was saying. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm rambling. But the song structures are very complex. The lyrics are very complex. You have to actually listen to them a few times to like pick out what he's saying and what he's meaning. The two that I put at the start of this were The King of Rock and Roll and Cars and Girls, which probably they would be the famous ones, it seems to me. People would know The King of Rock and Roll and Cars and Girls, both off the same album. Which was the one after Steve McQueen, I forget its name. But there you go. Prisoner of the Past as well. Brilliant, brilliant melody. Brilliant brass section on that. And the chord structure is great as well. It's just an all round amazing song. The melodies, as I said earlier, are extremely unconventional. They're interesting rather than just kind of cookie cutter type stuff. And as I said earlier, this adds to the image of the band as being kind of a bit out there. And it adds to, I mean, if you see him now, Paddy McAloon has a massive, he looks like Santa, I would say, or like Gandalf or somebody. He just looks like a big wizard because he wears weird suits. He's got the glasses. He's got a big pole that he walks around with, a cane. That's the word. And he has a huge beard and big long white hair. It's strange. With all the there you go. That was just my thoughts on Prefab Sprout and how they're underappreciated. And I'm back in the room that I made my first kind of commentary video in. I had made 2 songs in here before, I think. Yeah, it was 2 songs. It was Art Dying by George Harrison and Natural Mystic by Bob Marley. I put up 2 songs recorded in here, but this was the location of my first commentary video. So there you go. Some interesting facts about my channel that no one cares about, but that's alright. That's alright. Just go and listen to them. I'll put some suggestions in the description for songs that you should listen to. A lot of them are great. Thank you very much, everybody. That's just been some of my thoughts on Prefab Sprout. Great band, underappreciated band. Subscribe if you're new, please. Like my videos. Share them. Most important thing, as Tim Pool always says. And comment, especially if you disagree, because I want to hear from the people who disagree with me. Thank you very much. I apologise for the very poor lighting, but there's nothing I can really do. I don't have a light. But thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Cruel is the gospel that sets us all free, then takes you away from me.